Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
Let's move
I
towards.
want to give some introduction of you.
Okay,
Hello.
okay, sure, ma'am. Yes, continue.
Hello, hello,
Warm good
hello,
afternoon to one and all present here. It
hello.
gives me immense pleasure to introduce today's speaker, Mr. Amol Pawar, sir. Mr. Amol Pawar, sir, is currently working as a learning and development head at Sumago Infotech Private Limited, Nashik. For the last 6 years, Sir has successfully designed and implemented, managed comprehensive learning and development programs that have contributed to the professional growth of IT professionals within his organization and outside the organization. Sir has the ability to create engaging and effective learning materials, including courses, workshops, and e-learning modules. As a learning and development head, Sir has led and mentored teams of trainers, instructional designers, and HR professionals. Collaborative and growth-oriented environment. Sir always adapt to industry advancements and emerging technologies to stay ahead of the curve. Now I request Sir to start the session. Over to you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks for my introduction. Uh, so once again, warm welcome to everyone, and very good afternoon to everyone. So we will move towards the second session of this 2 days FDP program. That is the what is the role of AI in Industry 4.0. So in today's aspect, in today's market, uh, we can say this is a very important role of AI in today's market, because without AI we can move. As we see in our peripherals, there is a lot of devices, lot of machines are there which are automatically in process. So they directly or indirectly involved in our life, in our human life. Okay, so that's why as in earlier session, Sudhir sir says that we have to help, technology will help to us. So we cannot move far from the technology. We have to move to the, we have to just technology, we have to understand the technology. That whatever in technology. So just my introduction is already over. Learning and development here in Sumago Infotech. We have the head of
Wait, हाँ. Yes, sir. Joining time. Yeah, it's
everyone. Hello.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Please let me know if I am not audible. Please, anyone can inform me.
You are not clearly audible, sir.
Uh,
You are not clearly audible, sir.
Okay, just a minute. Hello. Now I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. My screen is visible to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move towards. As we discussed that in our peripheral, there are a lot of machines and industrial equipments are there where we can use the all the automated algorithms. Then machine tasks which are already generated by the machine learning ML. So by using that different aspects, different algorithms, we can make our life as easy. So as we say, we have to adopt the technology. So we cannot move far from the technology, because every technology gives help to us. and by adopting that technology, by understanding that technology properly, we can make our life more easy. And that is the main motive of Industry 4.0, and that is the main motive of whatever we have to use AI in Industry 4.0. Okay, so what is exactly Industry 4.0? As sir already told that there's a lot of revolutionary change in industry. So initial days, or we can say olden days, when India having the freedom, we totally focus on the mechanical aspects. That means mechanical industry. And after the mechanical industry, we can continuously growing in the mechanical plants, mechanical scenarios, mechanical whatever movement, mechanical manufacturing. After I think this is the way in 1950s to 60. But after the 1960s, there is a huge change in the revolutionary. तर आपण औद्योगिक क्रांती म्हणूया. So in that revolutionary, second revolutionary, there is an invention of electricity. There is also one electricity in the previous day, olden day, but actually we have to use the electricity into the industry in a very huge amount. And that is the main, what we can say, a small brief or trigger of AI, because a lot of devices are working on electric, on energy. So that we can say it is a one kind of automation. Not we can say with a programming, but it is a physical automation to the electric devices, because motors are in working on the electricity. So human efforts are become less, and all the power or energy will be transferred towards the electric motors or the energy. And then that comes into the result into the lot of productions are there. So industry are continuously growing according to that electrical invention. So this is, we can say, the second revolutionary. After that, what there is an invention of internet or computer. Invention means we have to work on the internet, on the various applications which is done by the computer programming. And now the era, this is the third revolutionary, and now we have to into the fourth industry, Industry 4.0, or in few days we will move towards the Industry 5. But what we can say in Industry 4.0, a lot of things are doing artificially. So a lot of things are doing with the help of AI. So basically, what is meant by AI? AI comes from the term that is artificial plus intelligence. As all of you know, in whole the world, there's an intelligent animal is the human being. So if we add our intelligence, add our prediction capability to the machine, or if we make such an algorithm, such a powerful computer programming, where we can adopt our intelligence into the machine, then it is a good combination to give the prediction from the machine or automatically process from the machine. And that is nothing but the AI, artificial intelligence. So Industry 4.0, also known as the fourth industrial revolution, is a term that refers to the ongoing transformation of traditional industry and manufacturing process through the integration of digital technologies. Now the word digital, very important, digital technologies, because as our government supports, not our government, whole world will be support for the digitization. A simple or a very small example, if we go few years ago, can you imagine that we have no need to keep the money in our pocket? There is no need to keep money in our pocket. Just we have to scan some small QR and make a transaction of 5 rupees to we can say 50,000. So that is the change in today's market. So if we go in this 2 to 3 years ago, we have to keep, when we leave the home or when we leave some our proper destination, then we have to keep thinking on that, as we have money or not, or we can go with the ATM, all these things. But nowadays, if I have a small mobile, and on that mobile, if my account is linking with the proper UPI code, then anywhere in the world, I will make a transaction. That is a huge change of this AI and digitalization. So this is a small example. But when we go with the different things, we get the different scenarios for the digital technologies. Then second one is the Internet of Things. That is the main, what we can say, Internet of Things gives the main revolutionary change in our life, because we get the real-time data. sensors, actuators, motors directly give the data on internet, and according to that data we can predict our next step, or we can analyze our previous stage, or we can monitor our current stage. So this is the power of IoT, and combination of IoT and AI gives the wonderful result, or gives the proper result for the smart industry, as we will go towards the smart industry. So IoT again the very play an important role in industry 4.0. Then artificial intelligence, this is our main topic or here where we can go in details, artificial intelligence and the other advantage technology. Just again small brief of what is industry 4.0. Just few words are there on my screen. Let's be starting from uh, anyone. Suppose we can say starting from autonomous robot. So all of you know in automobile industry, in healthcare domain, that means in hospitals, in logistic, in day-to-day life, there are autonomous robots which are work as a clone of human beings. So we have to just give the command and they work accordingly. So that is the power of what we can say AI in industry 4.0. Then simulation. This is very important. In olden days, there is no such a provision. Uh, Before the launching of any product, we have to test that product. We have to design that product on simulation software. So it gives easy way to go into the design, to go into the actual manufacturing. Because of this, what happened? Wastage of raw material is avoided. Time which is required for making the product is less, and we get the proper accurate product. That means accuracy at the higher end. So this can be possible with the help of simulation. So simulation is one of the aspect of AI. Then horizontal and vertical system integration. See, this is a very crucial point in the AI or in industry 4.0. All the industry are grow in horizontally as well as vertical. Now what we can say horizontally? Horizontally means all the industries are grow in their different expand into different plants. Suppose one industry having the plant in USA, a few years they will open the plant in India, open the plant in some Europe countries, and open the plant in some other countries. So they grow horizontally, and it is because of just revolution in industry 4.0. Also in vertical. Vertical means what? They upgrade their self. So at the initial level, the product becomes a that means very basic level. But when we apply some algorithms, some programming, some live scenarios, some predictions, then product quality will be increase day by day, and it is gives the horizontal and vertical growth of the industry with the help of AI. Then IoT, as I already said, so all the things becomes on internet. Then augmented reality. This is very important. What is in the augmented reality? We have to take all the real time information, all the real time whatever we can say data, continuously monitoring that data, and by using that continuous monitoring of data, we can give the proper result. As in the morning, sir already gives the very good case study. Whenever we travel on a road, there is a lot of aspects while going to the traffic rules. So in the traffic rules, we have to manage all the things automatically, because it is impossible to stop the running car. It is impossible to stop the running vehicle. So just we have to automate that, and we have to give the message to that particular person. It controls all the things, or we can say it controls the accident which is increasing daily. So we acquire the daily data, reality data, and we have to process that data. Then additive manufacturing. As all of you know that in automobile industry, the conveyor manufacturing arrangement are consist of all the robots. That means human beings are replaced by robots. That robot work in a particular time zone. That means within a 5 minute, within a 2 minute, they properly hold that bolt, or that make that what we can say design of that that car properly, and it will be passes toward the next station. Again, at the next station, robot will be work on that accordingly as per the program, as per the algorithm, and it will be passed to the next one. Okay, and the magic is that all the things we have to keep into the cloud. Now, why industries grow? Because of the cloud. Because everything we have to store, everything we have to manage with the help of cloud. Because in olden days, what happened? We have to make the servers, we have to make the huge lab, data centers, and all these things. But nowadays, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, like a company, provide the platform where we can store all the things on the cloud, and we have to just take all the platforms on a rent basis, not a permanently. Like see, when I want to I want to go, I have to make a journey from suppose Nasik to Pune. Then what? I have to just acquire my bus and give the fare, and as per that fare, I have to as per that fare, I have to just pay for only that particular amount, and I have to reach towards the Pune station. Means what? I have I have not need to buy a bus for a small what we can say small my need. Same way, if I want to gather some application, I already that application is available on the cloud. I just I just pay my rent for that particular application and take that application for my what we can say my what is my requirement. So this is the use of cloud, and by using that cloud, we can make our life more easy, and you have to reduce the cost also. Cyber security. So if all the things are increasing fastly, then there is a main role of cyber security. So same way in the cyber security, we can also apply the AI, and by using that AI, we can maintain the security on the internet. Now, the last one is the big data and analytics. So everything, whatever we have to manage, is totally depends upon the data. Whatever, as sir already in morning says, if I search something on the Google and the next minute we get the recommendation from the Facebook, recommendation from the Instagram, recommendation from the different platforms that you have to purchase this thing, this thing. How this happen? As I have not what mindset to purchase that particular thing, but when someone is hammer same thing on my mind continuously, then at a particular time domain, I move towards that. I have to purchase that thing, and this is nothing but the power of data and that analysis of that data. Okay, so all these things, whatever I'm discussing, is nothing but the industry 4.0, and that is the role of AI in the industry 4.0. Okay, am I audible? Are you with me? Am I audible? Hello? Yes. Am I audible? Please, anyone?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah. Thank you for giving response. Now, the next one is the key characteristics and components of Industry 4.0. Now, the same thing, whatever I discussing earlier, we go into the details. That is nothing but the digitization. So everything, whatever in our small mobile, to our computer, our personal system, to our home equipments, everything on digitization. So these things happen due to the revolutionary change in industry. Then Internet of Things. So if we take a small example of car, on a car, there is a semi-automated or fully automated, everything on the sensors. If someone not putting their belt or not hold their belt, then continuously buzzer will be on of a car. This is a good example IoT, or we can say it is a power of sensing the particular data. Then artificial intelligence, this is the main aspects in industry 4.0, because everything is nothing but the deciding predetermined to give the number of things that already happened in previous. So you have to preserve that data, you have to maintain that data, and accordingly or managing that data, we give the next output. Then smart manufacturing, as robot we have to use, that is a smart manufacturing. Then cyber physical system where we can implement the whole things on the internet. Then big data and analytics, as already said, augmented reality and virtual reality. So whatever in virtually happen in the world, suppose I want to make my image in front of Taj Mahal, then with the help of AI directly or with the help of augmented reality, I just put my photo in front of Taj Mahal picture and it gives the proper coding and algorithm. It shows that I am really really standing in front of Taj Mahal. That is the what we can say power of AI. Or by using the voice, we can give my voice to any video, or we can change the any video with the help of this augmented reality data. Then advanced robotics, as we uh, operate the human operation of human beings in healthcare domain with the help of robots. So that is the revolutionary change in the robotics, that also critical operation will be done by the robots. Then blockchain, as we have to manage the data or manage the database in systematic way, in one by one, just like a chain. After using of first data, the second data is automatically blocked with the first one, and we have to give the chain of that data is nothing but the blockchain, so that everything is easy. Then customization, as I already give the example of cloud computing. So cloud computing is the good example of customization. Whatever my requirement, I just adjust my whole things according to that requirement. So there is no need to pay the extra. Whatever I want, what is my requirement, according to that, we have to take the number of things from the market, automated things from the market. That is nothing but the customization. Okay, sustainability. So everything will be sustained, whatever we have to use. Then human machine collaboration, as in the morning sir already told that whatever we have to give the algorithms to the machine will be work according to that. So our mindset and mechanical power of the machine combinedly work gives the human machine collaboration, so that machine will be work according to that. So this is what we can say key characteristics, and we have to focus on this characteristic so that we can learn the AI in Industry 4.0. Because we just heard the word that is the AI and what is the main application of AI in Industry 4.0. But if we break our main vision or main target into the small these key characteristics, we get the proper idea how the world move towards the what we can say Industry 5. So these are the key characteristics. Now, the role of AI in Industry 4.0, very importantly. So AI is the versatile and powerful tool that can be applied across the wide range of sectors to enhance the efficiency. So very important thing, efficiency, because we have to increase the effectiveness as well as efficiency, because these two are the very quality words or quality work for the today's industry. We have to give the effective output as well as you have to give the efficient output for each and every domain. And this can be happen with the help of AI. Improve the decision making. When we improve the decision making, already our effectiveness or efficiency will be grow. Okay. So drive innovation is also one of the aspects to improve the role of AI in Industry 4.0. Now, these are some what we can say highlighted points where we can go, the role of AI in Industry 4.0. That is a manufacturing and Industry 4.0. Manufacturing is the huge area where the AI will be adopted in the smart industry. Second one is the quality control. So whatever we have to design or manufacture, it must be properly go towards the end user. So quality should be maintained. Then process optimization. We have to optimize the process. That is the reducing of time, wastage of raw material. So we have to combine all these things to get the process optimization. Then supply chain management. For one particular things, it not happens that the work will be stopped. So we have to provide each and everything one by one. With any obstacle any disturbance. So according to the requirement of a day, we have to provide the raw material. According to the requirement of a product which is from the machine, our packaging department or our logistic department will be work according to that. So this is nothing but the supply chain management. So everything is depend one another, but it will be processed smoothly, so that when anything is disturbed, no one can disturb to the whole things. Then healthcare domain, as already discussed, a lot of inventions are there in healthcare domain. So this gives the revolutionary change in industry 4.0. Then drugs discovery. So drugs discovery is a very important topic in day by days, because as we know that there is a pandemic situation in last few years. So in that scenario, we have to bring the vaccination, we have to bring the lot of changes in our medical sectors. So in that medical sector, always we have to discover the new things. And according to the previous data, according to the current data, we have to predict that analysis, and you have to give the change in the drugs. Then patient care, this is also very important, because no one can monitor the patient 24/7. But if we operate that care of patient through the AI says that any change in the patient or any requirement of the patient, and according to that, it gives the information to the what we nursing department or controlling department, and we will provide the services to the patient. Then finance, very important. In finance domain, a very good example that sir earlier told, that is a chatbot. Suppose I want a small loan on a car or any personal loan, I just put the requirement on the chatbot, and the bank chatbot directly connect with me and give all the answers of my questions automatically. So there is no human being just inside or just towards the bank side. Just I put my questions, according to the analysis of that question, chatbot gives the answer to me, which loan you have to affordable, how much rate of interest is there, then how much tenure is there. All the finance related things directly I get from the chatbot. This is a good example of how the finance will be moved towards the that means in the higher level. Because what happened in previous days, suppose I want to take some loan, I have to call into the bank, then a bank member will be come with me or communicate with me. It requires time. It requires we can say 1 to 2 days. But if I want immediately loan, I just go into the portal of the bank, put my requirement, immediately they respond me, and according to that, I will plan for that. So this is the change in the finance. Also in the retail, suppose I want to retailing something, then according to the logistic requirement, I give the message to the supply also, and I give the message to the deployment also. So retailing will be smoothly work with the help of AI. Then transportation and logistic. So everything on the what we can say on the application on the internet. So if requirement is there, then message will be go towards the smart van. Smart van will be provide the whatever the products to the logistic department, and logistic department move that product to the next where there is a requirement. So all things are very working very smoothly with the help of applications. We can say a good application of online transport applications like Ola, where we can just book our car, and we have to move from one place to another place. Just by clicking one thing, just by clicking on one requirement, we can move from one place to another place. So this is an example. There is no need to find the autos and cars. Then there is no way to negotiate that fare and all these things. We have to just book it and go into where we require. Okay. So energy and environmental sustainability. This is also very important, because nowadays day by day population is increases. So we have to also think on the energy and environmental sustainability. So all the governments, not India, all the governments are work behind that, because there is a revolutionary in industry, no doubt. But in the other hand, we have to maintain the energy, energy which is renewable energy, or renewable energy in proper way, and also we have to maintain the environment. AI also help in that case also. Then agriculture, smart farming is the good example where we can monitor all the things of our farming in a single room. Just we have to put the cameras, just we have to put the soil sensor, just we have to put the moisture sensors, we have to put the what I can say insect sensors, and according to that we have to monitor all the agriculture activity from the single room. Suppose I want to move from my agriculture to anywhere, and on mobile directly I controlling all these things. Nowadays there is a automated system for the water pumps. Just we have to give the command to water pump will be automatically on, and whole the agriculture will be wetted with the help of that automated pump, and as per the time given automatically it will be off. So this is a good example of AI in the agriculture. Now in educations, as we are the part of the educations, so educations also AI also play a very important role in education. How we can say, suppose I want to give something to the students, then I have to gather the data of the students, that what is exact qualifications of the student, what is the exact knowledge the students already gathered or already having, and according to that I will plan for my session, according to that I will plan for my material, and I will provide to the students. So suppose if we can say the college chatbots or some personal chatbots are there, according to that students can directly take the help from the particular guide or particular teacher. In the same way, if students want some information, they can directly go towards the internet and catch all the information. So there's a huge, what we can say, advancement in the education sector also. So all these are the roles of AI in industry. Okay, are you getting? Are you with me? Any question? Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, next is AI application in manufacturing. So in manufacturing, how we can apply the AI. This is the main thing. We can call it as a smart factory also, because day by day there's a revolutionary change in the factories. The first thing is that features, or we can say some points where we have to highlight how the smart industry will be work. The first one is the connectivity. Now machine, devices and system within the factory are interconnected through the networks, allowing the seamless communication and data exchange. So suppose some machine required raw material, and if there is no raw material, then it will pass the message to the raw material department. Raw material machine or the trolley acquire that message and give the raw material to that particular machine. So this can be take place automated. This can be take place through the communication. So telecommunication is the good example in the connectivity. Then real-time data analytics. So data from the various sensors, that is already I told, machines and production stages are collected and analyzed in the real time to make the informed decision and optimize. So it's a good example of the smart car or automated car. So whatever real-time information is there, we can acquire that information, and according to that we have to manage our car. We can example of smart car, suppose we can say GPS. Just we have to put our destination, source to destination track or address, then GPS will automatically give the route. So Google Map gives the route. So this is nothing but the good example of smart car. Then next one is the automation and robotics. So in tomorrow's session, sir will be going to the detail, that is automation and robotics. So robot and automation system work alongside the human operator, performing the task with a precision, efficiency, and safety. That is a robotics arm on the conveyor belt. If we go with the automobile industry, there's a conveyor belts are there, and we have to put all the things, all the programmings on that robot, and robot will be work on that conveyor belt, give the car within a what we can say 15 minutes, one car will be launched outside the store. This is the power of automation and robotics. Then pre-directive maintenance. Suppose we have the mechanical industry and there is a frequently maintenance is there. So go with the directly stop of the machine. Just we have to put the pre-directive maintenance to that particular machine so that we get the proper information or proper alert or notification before the machine will break down. And this information suggests me to put the maintenance of that machine. That is the very big role of IoT and AI to give the pre-directive maintenance of the machine. Okay. A good example of this again a smart car, then refinery plants, fertilizer plants, where we get the notification and alert that the maintenance is required. Particular machine or particular robot requires the maintenance. So this can be happen with the help of AI or we can say IoT. Then customization, as I already told, smart factory can quickly adapt to changing the production need, allowing for the mass customization and shorter product development cycle. So raw material tracking is the good example of customization. Suppose there is a order of very huge order of very huge products or in a number of large products, then according to that I have to manage my logistic. According to that I have to manage my backend peripherals. According to that I have to give the what we can say resources. I have to give the information to my peripherals. That is nothing but the customization used. Suppose my order is less in quantity, then I have to manage my workstation or industry according to that, so that the wastage of raw material will not take place. Okay, so this is nothing but the customization. Next is energy efficiency. Energy consumption is the monitor and optimized to reduce the cost and environmental impact. That is a smart farming, smart city, as already we seen the lot of case studies, lot of examples at morning to maintain the everything is proper, to maintain the environment proper, to maintain the less amount of energy. That is a smart city nowadays. In each and every state, there's an increasing of smart city. The main head of the smart city is to use the less energy or to use the energy in the efficient way. Then smart farming is also one of the head where we have to go with the less energy or the consumption of energy in a very small units. Then quality control. This is a very good thing in the smart industry. Whenever we have a product, we have to check that product thoroughly, because unless and until we cannot check that product, we cannot deliver to the end user, because the product may be on a movement, a product may be on the critical situation, a product may be on the daily basis or daily requirement of the human beings. So we have to give that product in the quality, so that there is a reputation of company should maintain and there is no extent for the end user. According to that, we have to plan that quality control in the AI. So smart factory use the AI and computer vision to detect the defect and ensure the high quality production. So automobile industry and mechanical industry are the good examples under the quality control. So without any defect, we have to provide the our product to the end user. It gives the what we can say quality of the product to the end user, to gives the more impact of the industry on the particular domain or particular sector. So these are the some points we have to highlight it while going to the AI application in the manufacturing. Okay. So where we can use the AI in industry. So there are different domains are there, like Let's start from the healthcare. Healthcare domain is there, transport domain is there, agriculture is there, education is there, e-commerce is there, then entertainment, robotics, automotive, social media, data security, finance, gaming, astronomy, number of things. So we have to just listed that things, but there are number of things which we can not listed on a single page, or we can say the things which are not say in a just one view. Lot of things are there in the industry where which are controlled by the AI. Okay. Now AI application in manufacturing. That is again I said that logistic is one of the example. AI robots, cyber security, then factory automation, IT operations, connected factories. As this is a good example, connected factories. See, suppose I have the 2 to 3 plants in a single city. Then how we can monitor the production of that factories? So if I can interconnected that factories to on a single unit, then on that single unit we can monitor whatever take place in all the factories, and the supply of the factories from one factory to another factory will be taken automatically with the help of notification, with the help of alerts. That's a connected factory. This is a area where today's industry are going. Then pre-directive maintenance, as already said, supply chain management, that is already I said, design and manufacturing. So with the help of simulation, we can make the more accuracy in our design. We can make the more accuracy in our manufacturing. So simulation is play important role in the design and manufacturing. Then product development. So whatever we have the design, directly we can implement into the product. So product development gives the good accuracy. Then AI auto vehicles. This is a good example in the automobile industry. All things are automated in the car, in the vehicle. As today's there is an autopilot car. That means there is no need of driver. We have to just monitor all the sensors, and we have to give the input to that particular car. Car will be automatically run. Then purchase price variations. So if we take the previous data and current analysis, according to that we can analyze our purchase variations. That means on which time we have to purchase a particular thing, on what particular rate, or on what particular quantity. This can be analysis will be take place with the help of purchase price variation. Then visual inspection and quality control. So there is not possible to give the visual inspection to each and every part of the product. So we have to replace that with the help of AI. So AI monitor all the manufacturing process of the product, and when there is a change, defect, it will be give the alert to that particular control unit, and control unit take the prevention action on that particular things. Then AI and IoT. So I already discussed. There's a very good combination of AI and IoT. Next, warehouse management. So this is a today's need. Product having the different warehouse, but we have to monitor that warehouse. We have to manage that warehouse. And if we manage that warehouse in automation, in AI, then it gives a better result. Then process automation. Same way, whatever we have to manage the warehouse, in the same way, whatever process take place in the industry, we can automate that process. Then order management. It also managed by the AI. Suppose we have the frequently what we can say client which are offering me to some orders. Then what? With the help of AI, I communicate with them directly or indirectly, and we have to put the order in my bucket. So this is nothing but the order management. That means suppose there's a requirement of client in the specific way, then with the help of AI, we can understand that requirement, and according to that, we can give the information to our manufacturing unit, and according to that, the product will be designed. So this is nothing but the order management system. Lot of examples are there where we can manage the orders. Okay. Now, this is a generalized example. how the automation work in the industry. So this is a small case study of the smart industry. Now what happened? Delivery of the new components. We have to deliver the new components. We have to manufacture the new components in our industry. So what happened? We have to put the raw material. We have to put the raw components on the warehouse, and as per the requirement of robot use the robot will communicate to the warehouse, or we can say transport department, automated transport department, and that transport department takes the raw components on that trolley, and trolley will be moved towards the robot. Robot will take that all the components or all the materials or all the things, and they design the product as per the requirement. So completion with the assembly robot, machines perform the quality check. After design the product, after manufacturing the product will be moved towards the quality department. And according to the sensors, according to the visual cameras, according to the what we can say AI algorithms, we have to visualize, inspect that product in all the areas, in all the aspects. And if the product is defective, we have to move towards the different what we can say different place. And if the product is in a good quality, we have to move that product into the ship. That means we have to move towards the shifting from anywhere there is a requirement. And all the things will be controlled with the help of a control unit or the central unit, where there is a AI engineer, or we can say the production engineer can control all the things. Okay, and same way, whatever process will be take place from raw material to product deployment, all process will be monitored. Data will be gathered into that control unit, into that AI application. Okay, so this is a small case study. Now there is a different case studies. We will go in deep. That is, as our today's topic is smart industry. So we have to go, or we have to understand how the smart industry work in a particular case study or in particular domain. So let's take one example of AI in the logistic. Okay. So AI in the logistic industry, what? First of all, we have to plan the logistic things, where we have to deploy the raw material, or where we have to deploy the raw material as well as final product. First of all, we have to plan all these things in our application. That application, which is the centralized one. So we have to plan all these things in that application, and according to that, we have to give the continuously notification on that application. So we have to plan first, then this plan transfer towards our automated warehouse. It gives that the planning on what date, what is requirement, on what date the smart delivery or smart vehicle will be transferred, on what date, on what time we have to give the product to the client, on what date we have to move to the raw material to the main factory, the main industry. This can be automated in the warehouse. As per the planning, as per the notification, smart delivery will be take place. So where there is a requirement in all the industry, all the plants, according to that, the smart delivery will be take place. Whatever we have to giving that raw material as well as final product, all the analysis will be take place, and according to that, we have to predict the next thing. Suppose one industry is there, that industry required raw material frequently in a week. Then we have to predict the next date of that requirement, next date of that industry where the raw material is required. So we have to analyze that previous thing, analyze the previous data, and we have to predict the next order or next plan for the logistic. And according to that, we have to go some change in the administrative work as per the AI, because AI suggests us that the previous record shows that the one particular industry or plant requires the frequently raw material in a week. So according to that, we have to plan for the next logistic applications or next logistic what we can say raw materials or the requirements. So this is a good example of logistic industry in AI. Okay. Now, next example is that AI in the automobile industry. So initial what happened, as there is a requirement from particular what we can say dealers to the industry, that we want this number of cars or this number of vehicles. So according to that, the industry will plan for design that number of cars. So robot will be work on that cars. Robot will be design that cars from scratch to a complete automated car. Then this automated car gives the proper indications of the what there's a requirement or what is we have to use that car, or pre-direct maintenance of that car. Everything will be automated in that car, and according to that inspection of the car, we can give the proper maintenance of that car. We can give the what we can say, we can run that car accordingly. So we can manage everything with the help of this AI in the automotive industry. Okay, just I will show you one video on this case study, so you will get the proper idea how the what we can say AI work in the automotive industry. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is this video visible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Voice is clear?
No, actually breaking.
Now? Is it clear? Okay, just see the video. See here, there's a lot of robots are there. So that robot automatically work on the car, and within a minute, the car will be shifted towards the next station. Are you seeing this? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
See, with the help of AI, we can directly see how the machine will be work. So with the help of AI, we can predict how the machine will be work in the particular condition on particular gear system. See, there is a driverless car. That means the driver just sitting in front of steering, but there is no movement from the driver. Steering or all the sensors of the car drive the car automatically. So these are the simulation softwares. By using that simulation software, we can take the demonstration of all the real environment of the car, or all the real movement of the car. See, the image recognition means what? We have to recognize the image and analyze that image data, and according to that, we have to plan for the next process. This is a very important requirement of today's market, or the today's thing, that whenever there is a problem of a car. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. You are audible,
Okay.
sir.
Yes, yes. Whenever there is a car get accident, that means if there is a accident, then as the family are in the what we can say in some another pressure, some mental pressure. But during that scenario, if we go with the automated insurance that some particular car get accidented or some peoples are having the health issue, according to that, the all the notifications, all the insurance claim will be take place automatically. So this can be happen with the help of AI and the automation tools. See here, in the initial days, what we have to capture the photos, we have to send that photos to the claiming industry, and according to that, they analyze that photos, and then we will get the claim, or then we will get the amount. Okay, it requires a very lot of time, or there is a some what we can say uh, not movement of the car. The person from the insurance will be come at the that particular area where there is an accident will be take place. They analyze the all situation of the car, and then it will be claimed. But through the AI, all things are skipped. Directly we can scan the car, how much damage will be take place, and according to that we have to plan for the next thing, or automatically claiming process. See all the robots how they work. So directly they have to put the bonnets, bolt, everything directly automated through the robots. See, the supply chain gives the raw material or the products one by one, and robot pick that product and put to the car. See the role of cloud computing over here. So whatever we have, the smart car will be moved towards the anything, anywhere. Then the information of the car directly recorded on the cloud, and according to that we have to plan for that journey. A simple example that if you go on a Google map, suppose I want to plan from my source to some destination, and if there is some red marking are there on Google map, then the simplest way that I will divert my way and I will reach that destination in a small time. So this is a good example of AI. See, every car will be directly connected to the what we can say communication system, and we have to communicate to each and every car. A notification will be take place. See, the today's AI will be recognize all the emotions of human being. As driver is in anger mode, driver is in some sleepy mode or whatever, and according to that the car gives the sensing, and so that the accidents will reduce. See, in the automation, we can directly test the damage of the car. We can directly check how the car forcefully um, accidented on some object. This can be processed or automatically we have to manage through the AI. Okay, let's move towards the next application in the smart industry, that is AI in the healthcare domain. So this is a very what we can say important aspects of AI in the healthcare domain, because this is a critical situations will happen in the healthcare. All the situations will be managed with the help of robots, which are fully automated or which are gives the knowledge like a human being through the algorithms, through the programming. Hence, very big role of healthcare robots in the what we can say to make a patient in a proper mode or proper way. So there is a simulation aids for the nursing, then AI supported administration, then AI enables the cyber security also, robotics image analysis, X-ray is the one of the example, or we can say 2D echo, or we can say MRI. These are the good example of the robotic image analysis. Then dosage detection and corrections. This is also done with the help of artificial intelligence. Digital consultation. Suppose I want to, I am unable to reach towards the doctor ends, then directly we can take the suggestions from the consultation through the AI, through the application. Okay, surgical robots are there. Surgical robots done the operation like a same as a doctor done, human being done. So this is the good revolutionary change in today's healthcare. Okay, so again we will go with the small case study video of the healthcare domain. Just a minute, guys.
उद्योजक नाही आहे कॉलेजमध्ये तुम्ही ना तुम्ही उद्योजक नाही आहे कॉलेज.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Okay, sorry, due to some network issue, just I disconnected.
Okay, sir.
So we have to understand the AI in the medical sector. Okay. Next is AI in the education domain. So this is an important case study. This is related to our domain. That is a smart classrooms are there, learning environments are there, or smart schools are there, where there is a automatically data of the students. Because if you go in the student domain, each and every students are not on the same what we can say intellectual capacity. Some students having good in practical, some students are good in theory, some students are good in some sports activity, some students are good in actions, dramas, all these things. So we have to analyze that student with the help of AI tools or with the help of AI application. So we have to monitor that particular student and gather the information related to that student. And according to that information, we can predict or we can give the task to that student accordingly. Okay, so we capture all the learning analysis of the student. He or she is good in which domain. Then we will give the intellectual tutorial system to that particular student, which is already available on the AI tool. So suppose some student interested in some acting or drama, then we have to suggest them, will perform accordingly, or will give the output accordingly, and we have to give the notification through the AI tool. Okay. Then adaptive learning. Suppose some students are catch the information not directly by just talking or just by giving the theoretical lecture. They acquire the knowledge, or they very well when we have to give some video sessions, when we give some interactive sessions or some practical sessions to that student, then we have to maintain the data of that particular students, and accordingly that we have to plan for the next sessions or next things. This can achieve with the help of AI tool. This can happen, or this can achieve with the help of uh, data analysis or the big data information. Okay, so teachers also work accordingly, and the school or the working environment will be smart. That is nothing but the what we can say student smart school or the smart colleges. Okay, now very important role, that is AI in the entertainment domain. Day by day, a lot of changes are there in the entertainment. Lot of things are modified in the entertainment, because in the olden days there is no cartoons, there is no like animations and all these things. We have to just see the video whatever captured by the camera. There is no change in that video. But what happened in today's social media or on today's what we can say entertainment, we have to capture something different, and in actual we can see on the videos something different. This can happen with the help of just AI or the data analysis. Okay, so suppose I want to go in deep with the um, some scene, some scenario, then we have to plan according to that, and just we have to click the videos in a very small scale, and according to the image processing, according to the AI algorithm, according to the automation tool, we can enhance that video into the broader scale. In the same way, uh, in the cartoon apply the AI, we also apply the whatever on the UI, whatever on the user experience is something different, and the processing at the backend is different. Okay, this can be happen with the help of AI tools in the entertainment domain. Okay, so cartoons, then animations are the a good example. That is a revolutionary change in the entertainment domain. Okay, now next is the AI in the e-commerce domain. So as in the morning, sir gives the good example of uh, Amazon, that there is a logistic and the automation of the product whatever we purchase from the Amazon, that within a 24 hours they deliver the whatever we required. Okay, because of what, they analyze the first order, they capture the information of the first order, and according to that they plan for the next order for the user. Okay, so that is the impact of AI on the e-commerce. Let's understand this example, this case study. Suppose visitor browse the e-commerce website. Suppose I am the user, I want to purchase something on the online through the e-commerce website. Then I will go to that browser and searching my requirement, searching my product. Okay, so AI based recommendations are there. So whenever I put my searching on the search box, according to that the AI algorithm will give the recommendation for the different products. Suppose I going to buy a mobile on a particular suppose OnePlus, then in the same way in the side windows, that AI suggests me that you can also go with the Samsung this model, we can also go with the Motorola this model, or many features. So this can be happen with the help of artificial intelligence. Now suppose I add this product to the cart, then the cart gives the whole information that how many products we have to we will enter into the cart, what is the amount of that cart. This can be happen on that e-commerce website. So as per the product I purchased, as sir told in the morning, as per the product I purchased, the uh, AI tool recommend the peripheral things, or AI analyze that the economy status of that particular customer, and according to this it will be suggest the next recommendation. Okay, then we will move towards the place an order. So it will be recommend that there is a free delivery or some cash or some what we can say offers are there. This will give the help to place the order, and after that we will make the payment and order will be shifted within 2 to 3 days in our door. Okay, so this can automatically happen, or this can use the automated process in the e-commerce website, because when we go in the previous days, we will go into the market, we will go into the shop, that is a particular product. Suppose there's a shop of clothes, then I will go into that clothes shop, then see the different varieties and then bring that cloth into the home. It requires the time, as well as there is a some what we can say obstacles of traffic and all these things. But nowadays there is no requirement to go into the market, just put the order onto the e-commerce website, the product will within our home just 2 to 3 days. So this can be happen with the help of all the automations. Okay, now I will go with the one example with the video, that is AI in the agriculture. Okay, a very good sensing video, so that we can understand how the AI work in the farming sector or in the agriculture. Screen is visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. See, in the coming days, the population is continuously increasing. So when there is a population increasing, we have to also give the supply for that particular food. In that sense, in that growth. Okay, and it, as land is not increasing, land is same, but the population is increasing, requirement is increasing. So if we implement the AI or the automation tool in the farming, it will be help to increase the food quality. It will be help to increase the uh, what we can say uh, quantity of the food, so that everyone can get the food. Okay, so this is the highlighted in that in this video. So through the drones, there is no requirement of a human being to put the pump just behind and work whole day. We have to give the command to the drones, and drone will be automatically uh, give the fertilizer to that farm, so that all the insects will uh, damage. See how the AI works. That means in the farm, there is some plants which require some pesticides, some fertilizers, or water, or some may not require. So if we give the fertilizers or the pesticides to every plant, then it will be damage some plants, or there may be reduction in the output. But if we identify that particular plant with the help of AI, then with the help of drones or with the help of some farming tools, we can only give the we can only give the pesticides and fertilizer to the required plants. This is a good example of automation in the agriculture. So these are the some automations work in the agriculture. Okay. Let's move towards the next one. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, the next part of our session is that IoT in the smart factories. Up till now, we discuss whatever the role of AI in the smart factories. Now, we will discuss a very big area, that is the IoT, which also work in a smart factories. Now, the first one, when we consider the IoT, our main view go towards the sensors, actuators, and some sensing elements. So if we think IoT, Internet on Thing, we have to think on the real data. We can think on capturing of the real data, real scenario, and according to that, we can process the next process. Okay. So sensors and connectivity is the main important primary sector of the IoT, from where we get the real-time information. So that information is nothing but the mechanical form. It may be some picture form. It may be some what we can say some light form. It may be some different mechanical form, and or physical form. That physical form will be converted into electrical form, maybe current or voltage, and it will be directly given to the application or the software, and software take that information in the form of data, and we have to analyze that data, and we can move towards the next thing. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So IoT sensors are embedded in the machines, product, and equipment to collect the data on temperature, as this is a physical quantity, humidity, pressure, motion, and more. This data is transmitted over the network to central system. So directly the real-time data, real-time information, temperature, humidity, directly we have to put onto the network, and network gives the real scenario to the control unit. Okay. Then remote monitoring, as I already discussed, we can monitor our farming, we can monitor our factory, we can monitor our uh, home basis requirement on from the remote place. So IoT enables the remote monitoring factories operations, allowing the real-time visibility into the machine status, production progress, and quality control. So this will be get the remotely access all the things. Then pre-directive maintenance, that's already I discussed. It gives the notification, it gives some alerts that we have to maintain that particular machine or car, all these things. Supply chain optimization, that also I already told. If we put the sensors into the stores, if we put the sensor into the raw material racks, then sensor sense the how much material is available, how much material is required. According to that, we can plan to the next supply, or we can plan to the next logistic. So this is a IoT having the good example in the supply chain optimization. Then energy management. So IoT sensors monitor the energy uses, allowing for the energy efficient operations and cost saving. So energy management is again a very important role. As you know that in under the smart city, we can say whenever there is a car on a road, the lights of a road will be on, and when there is no one on a road, then lights will be switch off automatically. So this is nothing but the one kind of energy management, or reducing the energy, reducing the use of electricity or some other aspects. Then data analytics. This is again a good thing. We have to analyze the data. Again, I can say that the previous data, the current data, and the future data, we have to analyze that. So IoT data is integrating into the data analytics platform to derive the insights and support the decision making. So we have to predict the next decision through the data analysis. Security and safety. IoT system enhance the factory security through the surveillance and the access control. They also contribute to the safety by alerting in the case of hazardous conditions. This can be gives a good help in the security and safety environment. Then scalability, by using the IoT, there's a less use of resources or some less use of machineries, so we can enhance our factory, enhance our capability. We can scale our industry on the different aspects. So these are nothing but the role of IoT in the smart factory. So combination of this AI and IoT together work in the industry, then in future industry we'll having the very what we can say high quality scenario, which are nothing but the automated everything. There is a less requirement of what we can say machines, less requirement of resources, less requirement of physical availability, physical presence. So influence are directly moved towards the network, and according to that, everything will be planned. Okay. Now, quality control and defect detection. This is a third things in our today's session. We have to go into detail with the quality control and defect detection, because end user must be satisfied and end user must be safe. This is the main what we can say main aspect or main requirement of the industry. So data collection, gather the data relevant to the quality control process, which may include the image, video, sensors data, or other relevant information. So continuously the end user or continuously end product will be gather, collect the data, and according to that data we can plan for the next things. Okay. Then data processing. Whatever we get the data, we have to process that data and we can predict the next thing. So clean and pre-process the data to remove the noise, inconsistency, and anomalies, which is done by the machine learning algorithm. So what machine learning done? So this is example. I will explain this example. Just go brief with this 2 to 3 points. Machine learning models implement the data and according to that, it will be apply the machine learning algorithm, and it gives the some modification in the product, so that the defect will be reduced, quality will be maintained. Okay. Suppose we want to extract or enhance the product or some industry into the future extraction, we can go into the future extraction with the help of this AI tools or this IoT tools, so that we get the production quality and increasing the level of the production. Then model training, train the AI model using the label data where the defects are identified and labeled accordingly. So if we give the training to particular workers on the basis of AI tools, it will be give the more production in the manufacturing unit. Then also evaluation of the models, assess the model's performance using the separate test data, measuring the metrics like accuracy, precision, and we have to give that information to the manufacturing unit, and manufacturing unit will be changed accordingly. So accuracy, precision also one of the things while giving to the quality control. Okay, so let's understand this example how the AI work in the quality testing. Okay, now there is a training data is there. So training data continuously gives to the ML algorithm, machine learning algorithm, and there is a new inputs data. So new input data and the training data, which is coming from the live data or the data analysis, and machine algorithm will be design some ML programming and gives the new model input to the new data. So new data and input data will be compared and predict the standard things or successful things. If successful things is work proper way, then it will be achieved and the product will be delivered. If it is not achieved, then again the ML algorithm resized, or it again what we can say modified as per the requirement. So again training data and the input data will be catch or compared to each other, and again predict that product is okay or not. If product is okay, then it will be due to the shifting. If it is not okay, again ML algorithm will be perform some modification. So this process will be take place automatically, and at the end we get the accurate and proper product at the end. Okay, so how the quality control will be work through the AI. Now defect detection with AI. So real-time defect detection, implement the train AI model in the defect identification by using the camera, sensors, or other data sources to continuously monitor the assess product. So see, this is an example how we can detect the defect. So there is a conveyor arrangement is there, and continuously work is going on. Continuously manufacturing of cars is going on, but there is a slight defect on a car. So that defect will be detected with the help of AI tool. And according to that, it will be give the alert or message to the controlling unit that particular car become defect, that particular product become defect. So this gives the real-time defect detection. As there's a defect find, then it gives the alert to the controlling unit that we have to change something over there. So alert and decision makings are there. And if all the things are done properly, then there is a continuous improvement of the factory, or continuous improvement of their production. Okay, so this is the example defect detection with AI. Okay, now we conclude towards the last part of our session, that is the benefits of AI in the quality control and defect detection, that what we achieve with the help of AI, or how we move towards a higher accuracy by using the AI. So these are some points we can achieve the higher accuracy. So higher accuracy gives the less wastage of raw material, less use of time, give the proper quality of the product, and the accuracy results into the improvement of industry. Then efficient, we get the efficiency of the industry, because everything is monitored, everything is going in the supply chain management. So there is no breakdown, there is no obstacle in the industry. So continuously working process will be done and efficiency will increase. Then If these two things are achieved, then there is automatically cost savings are there. We get the better product, good product in a less cost. Again, increase the product quality as everything is monitored properly. So the quality of the product will be increased. Reduce the downtime, as I already said, that is a downtime become reduced, and we get the more efficient product, more efficient output. Data insights, so we can preserve the data, that is a data for the previous product, data of the current product, and we accordingly we can improve the next coming stages of the industry. So these are the benefits of AI. Okay. Some supply chain managements, because AI is very play important role in the supply chain. That is the demand forecasting, inventory management, what is available, what is not available, then route optimization, whatever we want, it will be reached in a time. Then supplier management, warehouse automation, risk management, order management, quality control, supplier collaboration, customer services, all these things. So already I discussed these things. This is nothing but the main things in the supply chain through the AI. Okay. So cost reduction, as already said, that is AI gives the cost reduction in the supply chain optimization. Efficiency is increased. Lead times is also we can manage that lead time. We can use the proper time management, sustainability. So these are the main aspects while we give the supply chain through the AI. Okay. So some overall benefits are there. Cost saving, as already told, reduce the labor, end-to-end visibility as there, efficiency we have to increase, tackle the problems, tackle the obstacles. So all these things we have to done with the help of AI. Okay. So this is from my side. I hope everyone understand and enjoy this session. Okay. If anyone having the doubts or some questions, please ask.
Participants can ask the question.
Okay, so I think everyone is set get the some knowledge. This knowledge is to your what you can say delivering information to the students in terms of AI and data science and machine learning, all these things. Okay, so thanks to AISSMS management, thanks to our mission committee, give me this opportunity. Okay, so I conclude my session. Thank you everyone.
A warm good afternoon to one and all present here. On behalf of All India Sri Shivaji Memorial Society's Polytechnic, I am Mrs. Arvi Nilesgi, lecturer in Electronics and Telecommunication Department. I would like to thank Mr. Amol Pawar sir, Learning and Development Head at Sumago Infotech Private Limited, Nashik, for conducting today's second session. In today's session, sir has covered smart factories and Internet of Things, quality control and defect detection with AI, supply chain optimization using AI, case studies of successful AI implementation in manufacturing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you all the participants.
Tomorrow the session will start at 10:30 a.m. Attendance link of second session will be shared on WhatsApp group.